Alrighty, morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on another beautiful day. In today's video, we are going to add some more very nice gold to our gold stack. And I want to talk about how I actually managed to save the vast majority of my income to buy more gold, and therefore to kind of have a little bit of a protective shield for the future. Whether or not it's gonna help, I don't know. Kind of sort of depends on how stupid the world decides to get. You would think it can't be a lot more, but trust me, I think there's still potential, to, yeah, you get what I mean. So, the first coin that I bought is this. Really nice half-ounce gold eagle. I think this is a 2011 coin. Yes, very nice. So it's the old design, which is good because I didn't have one of those before this. So that's very cool. We're gonna take that out of this capsule because it's a used coin anyway. So I don't care, and I don't care if it's a new one as well. But So really nice half-ounce gold eagle. Really happy about that. I think I paid like 900 bucks for that, so good price. That's why I bought it. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, why did you buy that? You didn't even finish your 1/10 ounce roll. That is correct. We are still doing that, but if I get a good offer, I'm still gonna take that. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I'm not taking your good offer just because I want my 1/10 ounce gold coins. But that's not the only thing that I bought, even though it looks very nice over there. We've got more. These are the quarter ounces, and we've got some in there as well. Come on, get out. There we go. So we've got one older one actually very old one. I think there's like a 1990 or 95 or something like that. I don't really understand how to read these numbers there, but I think it's 1990 or 95, something like that. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? It's a very beautiful coin, very beautiful gold coin, and I'm very happy to have one of those. Very epic. And then we've got a 2022 as well. Look at that. Yeah, very epic. Bought both of them pretty close to spot, and you can actually see a little bit of a color difference between the older one, and both of them are not in focus. There we go. Between the newer one and the older one. Pretty cool. And actually this one, the half ounce, looks about the same, which is weird, but there you go. And I also have some more 1/10 ounce gold coins, which, let's just count them up and see how many of those we have. I think we've got 26, but I'm not sure, so I want to go ahead and have a look to see how many we actually have, and I think I'm gonna make a mess out of them. No, I think I'm gonna be able to do it. There we go. Look at that. Very cool. So let's see if we can count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We do indeed have 26 of them. I think none of that was in focus. I'm really sorry about that, but there you go, There you go. 26 of the very nice 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Very epic. Most of them are actually 2023s because for some reason I bought random dates and I got new ones. But, I don't mind that. It's not a bad thing necessarily. As I said, I don't really mind that. I think some of them are a little bit older, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy with all of them. I'm only buying them for gold coined anyway, so it's not really that important to me whether or not they are new or old or whatever. And while we're on it, might as well take out the 1 ounce gold coin as well. I brought all of them here today. Usually they are, of course, not here at my house, somewhere very safe that is away from here. But yeah, I've got a 2021. Oh jeez. Alrighty, let's just pretend that didn't happen. So what I was trying to say is that I have a 2021 with the second design of the gold, full gold eagles, like one ounce gold eagle. Very nice. Wish I had more of those. Well, what a surprise that is. But I'm still very happy that I have this coin, and I'm going to get more in the future. I'm determined to do that, even though it will take me a long time to save up for them. But once we've finished like the 1/10 ounce and the quarter ounce and the half ounce, I'll be focusing all my energy on these. Whether or not that might be in like 5 years or something like that, I can't tell you. But, at some point, I hope we're going to get there. So there's that. We've got one of those, and these are actually worth more nowadays than the new ones, because this was the the first one of the new designs, and I think they go for like 2,000, 2,100, something like that. So I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever sell that coin necessarily. I don't think so. But yeah, I guess it's a pretty good thing. So anyhow, this is our total at the moment for gold eagles. And if you were curious about how much this actually is, so we've got 2 ounces, of course, here within the quarter ounces, the half ounce, and then the full ounce. So that's 2 ounces. And I think we've got another 2.5 and 1/10 ounce over here. So 4.5 and 1/10. I don't know what 1/10 really. Well, 4.6 then probably, huh? Yeah, probably 4.6, because the full tube is 5 ounces. The full 1/10 ounce tube is 5 ounces. So, and there are 50 in there, of course, and that means that 25 would be 2.5 ounces, and 26 then probably 2.6. So, yeah, pretty cool. So in total, 4.6 ounces of gold right here. That's actually quite a big amount, I would say. And yeah, it's only uphill from here, hopefully, if I don't have to sell anything. So yeah, we're getting along nicely. And now I wanted to talk about how I actually do this, how I actually save most, if not all, of my income to invest it into gold, or to buy gold. I don't really like the term investing when you're talking about, precious metals, because it's really not an investment, really. I think it's really just a savings account in a very compact way like this, right? It's like $2,000 in like this tiny coin. So really, really cool. But yeah, anyways, how I basically do that, most of you probably know that I don't make a lot of money, right? But over here where I live, it's actually a normal amount of money. It would not be enough to live off in places like the US or like wherever, right? It doesn't really matter. But it's enough here, and I have my own house that doesn't have any debt on it, which is good because I don't have to pay anything for that. So yeah, that's very cool, but I don't make a lot of money. In my best months, I might have made like $3,000 net. Net is pretty much the same as before taxes, because I basically write off everything that I buy, and the stuff that I don't buy from that, well, of course I have to pay taxes on that, but most of that is from investments, and with some investments you don't have to pay tax on it. It's a bit complicated, right? This video is not about that, but the main way in which I can do this, in which I can buy all of these coins, all of these beautiful coins, and increase my stacking position in those, is basically I just don't really spend anything on anything else. Which is, of course, a little bit of a boring answer. I do definitely understand that, and most of you probably don't really have the option to do so because they have like stuff like rent or higher living expenses. Most of you are living in the US if I look at the analytics on this channel. So, of course, living expenses in most places in the US are higher than they are over here, right? Probably all. No, not all. I've heard that stuff in Detroit is very, very cheap. I don't know if that's true, let me know, but in some places in Detroit, at least, you can buy like houses for like 10 grand or something like that. I've heard that. So you definitely can't do that here, right? You definitely cannot do that over here. You can't even buy land for that. Like, land is also not that cheap, right? For like maybe an acre of land, you would have to pay like 10 grand. Yeah, that would probably be, no, maybe 5 grand. But besides the point, living expenses over here are reasonably low. I have approximately $500 if you include all of these stuff like health insurance and property insurance and stuff like that. Property tax is nothing here, so yeah, I think it's like $5 a month or something like that. I'm not calculating that, so maybe even less. It doesn't matter. And stuff like that, and then obviously living expenses like food and stuff like that. I don't really have a lot of food expenses because I produce a lot of the food that I eat myself. Of course, stuff like dairy and stuff like that I buy because I don't have animals. I basically only have fields and stuff, and I've got a lake, but I don't eat fish, so there's that. Where I am right now, right, I'm not always where I am. which is a bit of a weird statement to state, but I'm not really at home anywhere, if I can, say like that, which might sound a bit weird to some of you, but I don't really want to get into that today. It's a very complicated topic. I don't think I want to get into it ever. So just, yeah, there's that. But stuff like that, right? I don't have to pay a lot for that. Electricity, maybe 25, 30 bucks a month. I barely use any electricity. It's a fairly modern building, so, and also very small. So I don't really use a lot of electricity, and I've got like a backup generator thing that I use if I don't want to use any electricity. So there's that, and then we've got stuff like water expenses and things like that, which are basically maybe 6-7 bucks a month. Water really doesn't cost anything here, so there's that. I've even got a tap outside that is literally free. They don't charge me anything for that, but I just don't use it because I think that's a little bit of a scam, honestly. I don't know why they don't charge me anything for that, but they don't, so there's that. But in general, right, I really just don't spend my money on things that I don't really need. And the main reason for that is that I don't really have high hopes for my future in general. And if I ever have a family or something like that, I want them to have a better chance. And that's why I'm basically saving pretty much as I can. And if it's all for nothing in the end, oh well, right? At least I tried. And I think it's very important to have something that you're working towards, something that you think is very important to you, more important than anything else, really. And I think that has helped me a lot with determining, okay, I don't really need that. I've got something similar to that, or I don't need it in general, and I'm just going to buy some more gold, or I'm just going to invest it in something else, or I'm just going to put it back into my business, which is what I usually do, because I don't want to pay taxes on it. I gotta be honest, right? I don't really want to pay taxes on my money, so I just pour it all back into my business, which works, right? That works. And if I would actually take the money out and pay taxes on it, I would probably make a decent amount of money, even for like first world standards. But I don't want to do that. I don't see any need to do that. I'd rather just work, put it all back in there, put some of it into gold, and just do the best I can to save something and invest it at the same time. But stay on track with my goals of completing, for example, these roles, but also completing other financial goals, and maybe at some point just being able to sleep well again, because I've done everything that I can and I'm happy with it. That would be nice. That would be my goal, so to say, besides, of course, the family thing that I just told you. So, and these two goals are basically the same, so there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do that, how I manage to save at least 80% of my income and not spend that on stuff that I don't need. And yeah, I hope you found it interesting. Maybe you got something out of it, maybe not, but I had fun doing it, and maybe you had fun listening. If you want to hear more stuff like that, be sure to write in the comments, leave a like, stuff like that, and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any other videos. And yeah, have a fantastic week, and until next time.